Oh, Jesus. Sometimes it's just nice just to just come home and not be bothered with life,
right? That part.
right? Try to find out ways to make fucking money. Just good everybody in the chats. I might start doing more of these early reviews, to be real with you. I'm a cowboy. Hope everyone's staying safe. A lot of dope new music is about to come out. A lot of dope new music is about to come out. I know Ghostface is gonna come out with his new album this Friday, so that's one really can't wait to talk about. It's been a good minute since we had a Ghostface album and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? Because excuse me, I'm like, yo, I was like, yeah, when the hell Ghost coming back?
Ghost take his
And
time. You don't just drop shit when every 6 months.
right, and it's gonna be on Mass Appeal too. Oh, that you know that shit's. And I saw the track list and I was like,
Right.
okay, it kind of has potential. Yeah, I know we still got to talk about the Rock Marciano album.
Oh yeah.
Still
Oh
got to
yeah.
talk about it.
Gmo. I hit Gmo. He hit me up because he having a Nick party, a Nick watch party on Friday. So if I go, then I know we've been talking about doing it, but he just been busy with the Knicks coverage. So
Yeah,
I don't know when he'll do that.
yeah, I get it.
I
I
don't know
get
when
it.
he will do that. You know what I mean?
I-
But yeah, he
yeah.
he having a Knicks party on Friday night. So
Okay.
I might swing through and see what's good.
Okay. Because like I said, I put it on hold for him because I do want him to join too and shit.
Yeah.
All right. Also, too, Eminem's working on his new album, The Death of Slim
Oh Lord.
Shady.
I don't even know if I want to hear that. I don't know.
I didn't even hear Music to Be Murdered by Two yet. To be real with you,
I
I didn't
skipped
hear
that
that
one.
one.
I didn't care to hear it. So you
I
know,
actually like the music.
it was actually Weekly Rap Gods. They shout out to them. They're the ones that told me it's gonna be a double album.
Oh, the Eminem's gonna be a double album.
Yeah, supposedly it's
Oh,
supposed to be a double album, and he's
oh,
having different producers. So I don't think Dre's gonna be a part of it.
he really turning up for this one. Okay, he
Yeah,
really going.
he's having Derringer, Alchemist. I heard Primo.
Shut up,
Yeah,
Derringer and Emmett. Oh,
Derringer, Alchemist, Primo. It's like different
ooh.
producers he's having for this one.
Okay, well,
So
if he's gonna have those, I don't want to hear Eminem doing that slam poetry flow that he's
yeah,
been doing for the last
I want
three,
to hear
4 years.
I want to hear vintage Slim Shady on this.
Right? Because I have a strong feeling this is gonna be a dope one. I have a strong feeling.
Right.
But at the
Hopefully,
same,
I don't know. It's a double album. You remember he tried to do that before with the King Mathers shit.
right? I forgot about
You
that.
know what I'm saying? And Recovery and Relapse was supposed to be a double album when they split it into two different albums. But I don't know. I don't know if he could pull it off at this point. I think early in his career he could have did that, but at this point, a double album, I don't know.
We'll see. Because remember, we said a lot of niggas was not counting Nas out when he was working with Hit Boy, and look what happened.
Right, facts, facts.
Hell, Busta Rhymes came back with EL2, but then he fell off again with Blockbuster.
Yeah,
That's what Busta Rhymes discography after the Anarchy. I don't even know.
crazy,
It's like we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you and shit.
crazy.
I'm gonna start in about 5 minutes. Yes. Ah, Jesus Christ. Um, yeah, man. It's crazy, 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 crazy. Snoop D-O double G. Yeah. We talking about a banger tonight, boy.
Oh yeah.
My second favorite Snoop album. I don't give a fuck what no one say. Yo, you know what will be crazy? I'm not trying to give no nigga no ideas. You know the hip hop game will be under fire if Snoop Dogg ever came out with a doggy style too.
No, I don't want. I don't want to hear that. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Mind you, we still have not gotten confessions too from Usher yet.
We don't need that either. Leave it alone. You
So
good?
niggas drop, yeah, I'm good. Niggas drop sequel albums like it's nothing these days. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It'd be trash.
Okay. Let me charge my phone. I'm about to just start this shit. Fuck it. What up, Christian? Now that's a nigga that be donating shit. I don't give a fuck who hears that.
Right.
That's one motherfucking opinion I don't mind hearing.
I would like for him to come to give us better albums to review though.
Don't
You know what I'm
worry.
saying?
Me and him are talking. We talking and shit. But like I said before, we not paid to like everything though.
Exactly. Well, I wouldn't like everything even if I wasn't paid. That's just what it is.
LOL Christian BBL Drizzy. Yo, Metro booming. I'm sorry. I swear, when this beef got motherfucking makes it to CNN and MSNBC, you know it's reaching out. You know everybody just wants
You
to.
heard they shot his bodyguard or something.
I heard about that. They shot
So
up the weekend
now
spot too.
they're gonna blame Kendrick for that.
That's
They're gonna blame Kendrick for that.
man. Drake has so many other enemies at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He's been dissed by hella people these past 2 weeks and shit like that. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Fortunately.
I I ain't saying no names, but I have my sources. That's what I'm going to say.
Jesus
But
Christ.
they shot up the weekend spot too.
Did they?
Yeah, I read about that this morning.
Wow.
They probably shot up for some of that whack music he's been putting out. Let me stop. Let me stop.
That's wild.
I swear to God, yo, shit. God forbid. I don't want none of this. I don't want nobody getting hurt. God forbid. As much shit as I talk about Drake, I don't want.
It's not a real beef though. It's not a you know what I'm saying? Drake is from another country. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick is from the West Coast. It's not a real beef like when we grew up and we seen real beefs happen. I don't
Right.
get that nostalgia when I hear Kendrick and Drake going at it. I don't care.
Honestly, I was just waiting for the shit to pop off. Honestly, because they've been subbing each other for years. To be real with you.
This is like Hammer going at Q-Tip. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. You know,
Not him. We're going to.
I don't know why people. I don't know. I guess people are bored, and this is why it's become a news story. I'm like this is not it for me.
I'm so weak. Him versus. That's still a funny ass. Anyway, let's start this shit because
Yeah.
if we talk about this shit, then everybody want to start chiming in and stuff like that. I ain't got time tonight.
Right.
I'm trying to make some money tonight. What up, you two? How's everyone doing this lovely, lovely, lovely day? This your boy Reg in the building. North Carolina's finest, all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I got my homeboy Try in the building with me.
Yo,
Nick's enthusiastic, shit talker, partner in crime, all that shit.
what's good?
Um, so on this day in hip hop, I haven't done this in a while, so fuck it. We're gonna talk about the one, the only, Cool Keith, aka Dr. Octagon, with his first album,
Whoa,
Dr. Dr. Octagonologist.
whoa.
One of the best albums
Why
ever.
haven't we talked about this album yet?
I reviewed this years ago.
Oh, okay.
But I was potentially going to talk about it again, potentially. So
Right.
stay tuned. I don't want to say nothing too yet. Um, so Cool Keith, you guys should know Ultramagnetic MCs. You know what I'm saying? They kind of like took a little hiatus in like 93, 94. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So he dropped his first solo album and everything like that too. And he went by the Dr. Octagon moniker. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? um, very, very, very dope album. This is literally my favorite Cool Keith album to date, in my personal opinion. This is underground hip hop at its finest.
Oh yeah.
This don't even sound like it came out in '96. Some of this shit sounds like it could have been like in the 2000s. To be real with
Mm-hmm.
you, you know what I'm saying? And I think the main thing that made this album work was Dan the Automator, his production, who I feel like is one of the most underrated hip hop producers ever. You know what I'm saying? Cutmaster Kurt, he did a beat here, but at the same time, I mean, he's good. But the shit he did on the Sex Style album, I was not too big on. To be real with you,
Mm-hmm.
I have to re-listen to the Doctor Doom album. I love Black Elvis. That's probably my second favorite Keith album, which I have to talk about that one too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, but yeah, man. So yeah, this album was like very trippy and everything like that. It's like hip hop, trip hop, psychedelic rap. You know what I'm saying? Like you have songs like 3000, Wild and Crazy, Girl, Let Me Touch You. No Awareness. No Awareness is my fucking joint, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Blue Flowers. You know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna be a very bold statement. If it wasn't for this album, we probably would not have like if it wasn't for like this shit, we probably wouldn't have like the MF Dooms, the
Mm-hmm.
Quasimodos, hell, the Slim Shadys. And
Right.
shit. Let's keep it real, because Cool Keith was really hip hop's first. He was the first rapper to have alter egos.
Mm-hmm.
That's the crazy shit. He was the first rapper to really have alter egos. All respect to MF Doom. I love MF Doom. Rest in peace, Doom. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of the love that Doom gets, people should also give that love to Cool Keith, in my
Right.
personal opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But niggas ain't ready for that conversation yet. But I'm gonna ask you, how did you get into this album? Because I know you got really hyped. I didn't. Cause I never thought you like a big Ultramagnetic fan like
I,
that. But
I I remember Ultra Mag when I was younger. Like some of these songs, I wasn't a fan of them, like a huge fan of them like that. But when Keith went solo and he started like coming out with the alter egos and doing the different type of collabs and stuff, hooking up with Master Kurt and all that. That's when especially in the underground, that's when I really started to check for him and with this album and Black Elvis. I remember when that dropped and you know uh it was just different. You know what I'm saying? And I still feel like he doesn't get the proper respect that he should.
yeah,
Being in the game for so long and he reinvented himself the same way MF Doom reinvented himself. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like even when Doom got his respect, but I feel like now more than ever because he's dead,
right.
it's all over. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Keith hasn't really gotten that same type of respect from all over, unless you like a real hip hop head and you appreciate what he's done. But this album was dope. I actually have the picture disc for the Blue Flowers joint.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying? Like the remixes on there and all that. But Keith has done some even in the last couple of years, like the Keith album that Psycho Les had produced for him from the Beatnuts. That was a dope album. The Moose Bumps album was fire. Like he's still dropping heat even in this album.
yes.
You know.
I mean, he's been like hit or miss the past couple years, but lately, some of the shit I've heard, I'm like, okay, he's still he's still Cool Keith because Cool Keith's
Right.
always been like a quiet taste.
Yeah.
Saying like. I feel like his last great album was the Matthew album from 01.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta re-listen to like a lot of them later Cool Keith albums though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just a little, disclaimer though. They did do an album called The Return of Dr. Octagon. Do not listen to that one. Do not support that one. Um, because they actually took songs that was like supposed to have been, I think, like on the previous album. They threw it all together and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it's not really. I can see why some of that shit was unreleased. I'm gonna be real with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, definitely gonna review that album. You know what I'm saying? That was like one of my early reviews. But if you guys do want to watch that review, that was a surprise review I did. I forgot what year it was, so you might have to type in surprise review. But I think I changed it. I have to double check. If I did change it, I'm going to repost it on the
Mm-hmm.
community tab and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? But back to the main event. This is like our West Coast ish series and stuff like that because a lot of these next upcoming releases up until we're going to do a lot of West Coast albums. It's not like the typical West Coast, so like the ones I've talked about. These are going to be
Right.
like lesser known acts. This album is from a major figure. We talked about doing this one last week, so I'm just going to throw this in there. But it's going to be Snoop Dogg. Paid the cost to be the motherfucking boss. Well, paid the cost to be the boss. I just throw that motherfucking in, but fuck it. Um, this album came out November 26, 2002. This came out on his Doggy Style label, which was distributed from Priority and Capitol Records. You know what I'm saying? This was the first album that he did after he left No Limit. After he left No Limit, it only came out with two singles. Well, technically three. I'm gonna get more into that in a minute. From the Church to the Palace, Beautiful, and I'll also say motherfucking Pimp Slapped. Even though they did have a video for that, I'm gonna say more of my thoughts on that later. Stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
Producers include DJ Battlecat, Daz, Primo, yes, DJ Premier on the Snoop Dogg album,
Mm-hmm.
Swift, Frederick, High Tech, Talib and Kweli, and High Tech Reflection Eternal. Wow. Keith Klizark, Jelly Roll, Joseph Limburg, Just Blaze. Snoop was showing a lot of East Coast niggas love. I love it. LT Hutton, Meech Wells, and the Neptunes. Um, Guest appearances include Pharrell, which is actually the first album that he actually did with the Neptunes. More on that later. Latoya Williams, which was like his singer. I want to say she was on the Doggy's Angel. I want to say she was on that one. I could be wrong. But if you guys,
Yeah, but she's from the group though, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe.
she's from the group.
Okay, which that's now we have to talk about too.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Nate Dogg, Superfly, The Dramatics, Lil Half Dead, Charlie Wilson, um, Cocaine, Tracy Nelson, Goldie Loke, E. White, Redman, Warren G, Ludacris, Lady of Rage, and RBX. It's like it's like he was free from that contract with Suge and shit like that. I was like, he just said, let me just collaborate with everybody. Fuck it. Um.
Ant said he wants to join. Send him the
Oh.
link.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah. Come on, man. Christian said, "What are examples of? Let me guess, freestyle. I'm. It's gonna be a surprise, but some of them acts are on the list, but it's gonna be a surprise when I drop them and shit. That's all I'm gonna say. But so after the release of like the last meal, he was free of his contract from Suge, and he owed Suge what he had to owe, and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? And so what ended up happening was the fact that he pretty much did like a lot of ventures. Like for one, he got his record label Doggy Style Records off the limit and stuff like that. And one of the first things that he did was make a porno. Yeah, a porno called Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style and shit like that too. And it actually won a top selling release at the 2002 AVN Awards and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? And also around that time too, he had his group, the Doggy's Angels, who came out with the album "Please Believe It." You know what I'm saying? Which, like I said, I do have that album. I'm going to talk about that album at some point. You know what I'm saying? But by the way, Ant, I just sent it to you. That's going to be coming very soon. In the year 2001, this nigga started like 4 movies and shit like that too. He was on Baby Boy, Training Day, Bones, and The Wash. All of them, well, most of them are classics. Bones, I had some issues with Bones. I'm just gonna be real with you on that. Um, then also in 2001, he came out with the East Siders came out with their album Deuces and Trey, which I have to hear that. I heard good things about that album. I even heard many people say that they like that
I
more.
got that one too.
Yeah, I heard. I know you got
Yeah,
that one.
that one is dope. Cause that one had I think Swiss Beats had did some beats on there for them.
Oh Lord. Okay.
So they had like different.
Was it?
That one was decent. The first one to me is the best one.
Yeah, I love the first one. That was like that's a West Coast classic right there. What's up, Eric? I just sent you the link too, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, y'all gotta ask me beforehand because I can't be taking notes and sending links at the same time. Actually, stuff. But yeah, so 2002 happened, and this is where shit hits the fan. So, Death Row Records came out with like an unofficial compilation album from the Dog Pound called 2002, and this is also around the time when Corrupt, excuse me, was also, excuse me again. You know, he also signed to Death Row Records again. There's been a lot of stories as to why he signed back to Death Row Records. One of the stories was that he had gotten into some shit. He had gotten some illegal shit and some stuff like that too. And Suge Knight had to help him out. And you know how Suge Knight was and stuff like that too. And I think this is around the time when Death Row was called The Row. So, excuse me. My throat's dry all of a sudden. Shit. Okay. So this is when it was called The Row, and this caused a huge fallout between Corrupt and Snoop Dogg and Daz together and stuff like that too. So they started talking shit about each other on interviews and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm going to talk more about that Pimp Slap song in a minute because he also had a falling out with Exhibit at this time too, which I'll talk more about that in a minute too. And you guys should know, Crooked Eye was also signed to Death Row Records at this time. So it was a lot happening. So it was like old Death Row versus new Death Row and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, this is a very noteworthy album because of the fact that it's a couple of firsts. Like this is the first album where Snoop Dogg kind of embraced that pimp image. You know what I'm saying? With the where he started doing more of that. He started embracing more of that for shizzle talk, which he really started it out mostly on the No Limit Top Dog album.
Mm-hmm.
He really mastered it when it came to this album right here. You know what I'm saying? And what's up, Aaron? Mastered it when it came to this album right here. You know what I'm saying? Aaron, pause. Mute the playback. This album right here. Yeah. But where was I? So yeah, he mostly started doing that when it came to this album right here. And he started embracing more of like the pimp image and stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying? So the last meal was like the death of like the gangster Snoop Dogg. This was the more of like I feel like this album was more like the Snoop Dogg that people love today. You know what I'm saying? The pop culture Snoop Dogg.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best way to put it, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, this is the album cover right here. You know, this is what the CD looks like. You had a poster and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Yeah, I know about that Source Awards brawl in 2000. I know about that shit. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Eric? What's up? Q said, and they also released 2 Gangster for Radio and 2000 Tick Shots. Yeah, I know about that shit. Yeah, that was a crazy time for the West. But anyway, so this album has 20. I got the one with 20 tracks. We're gonna get started.
There's a bonus track.
You said a bonus track?
Yeah, there's a bonus track for the overseas edition.
Yeah, Mission Cleopatra.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Excuse me. So the first track is Don Doggy. Stupid ass name. I'm gonna be real with you, but hey, well, he's like the eighth rapper that wants to be a Don, so why not?
Right.
Um, the first two tracks are like skits and interlude. I'm gonna be real with you on that. This is just Don Snoop Dogg and his Don Doggy. I don't even like saying that name. His Don mode,
Doggy.
his Don mode, talking about how he's like the toughest gangster and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like the mafia. Uh, I feel like it wasn't needed, but why not? I don't give a fuck.
Don Doggy.
That sounds like a
Yeah,
dog treat.
I didn't. You know, it was definitely Godfather inspired. You know, that's what happened in the Godfather. For everybody should have saw that those movies by now. But I didn't. I didn't care for the intro.
Right. What's up, Eric? How you doing?
What's up, y'all? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You here for entertainment, or you heard this album too?
I'm here for entertainment because, Snoop Dogg's discography is just like the Falcons Super Bowl drop. He got so many.
Shit, I feel you. And then we're gonna have the second track is called "The Boss Would Like to See You," which that's like another interlude that was produced by E Swift. E Swift, he's from the Alcoholics and shit like that too. Dope producer. You know what I'm saying? Just pretty much, somebody's telling motherfucker, oh, the boss likes to see you. More of that Godfather shit. It uses the Diana Ross sample. You know what I'm saying? The It's My House sample and stuff like that. So, I mean, the beat saved this interlude. That's all I'm gonna say.
You think so? Uh, I didn't like the beat at all. Did not like it.
I feel you on that. Now we have the first official song on this album, which is "Stoplight," which uses the sample of "Flashlight," which Snoop Dogg used that sample so many fucking times. But that's another story
Mhm.
for different day.
Right.
Very very dope track right here. You know what I'm saying? What I liked about this track is just like a vintage Snoop song. You know what I'm saying? Like back to the basics and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very dope. And this is produced by Jelly Roll.
Yeah. It's. I just feel like it's been used so many times. Like he didn't add nothing to it. You know.
Yeah,
It was. Why even use it if you're not gonna add nothing special to it? Why even use it? You know. I mean, shit.
exactly.
Fall MC used the same beat for his second album. You
Well,
know.
Father MC used a lot of familiar samples, so
Yeah.
you're not really helping. You're
But
not
I
really
actually like Fall MC's sample for that song compared to this.
shit. You tripping, but I respect your opinion. You tripping and shit. But okay. Um, next song we got. Next song we got is "From the Church to the Palace" featuring Pharrell. One of my favorite Neptune's beats they've ever done. And yeah, I actually said that. I actually gave him love, but don't expect it to be constant with this review and stuff like that too, because we still haven't talked about Beautiful yet. Um, very, very, very dope song. This is to me, this should have started off the album. I'm gonna be real with you.
Mhm.
This song should have started off the album. It was a nice one. It was like one of my favorites collaboration that they've done with Snoop and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Pharrell wasn't actually annoying on the hook. Thank God for
Wow.
that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know how I feel about Pharrell trying to do his little singing, his James Brown sing. I'm just like, okay. And this was peak. This was the peak of that time. So yeah, man. Very, very, very dope song. The music video was pretty cool too. It had like a lot of cameos from people like Lauren London, back when she was a video vixen, Warren G, Superfly, everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? This song was also in Malibu's Most Wanted and so which Snoop Dogg actually made a cameo as a rap and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this was a pretty dope song. One of my favorite songs on this album so far.
I did not like this.
Are
Not
you
for,
fucking kidding
not
me?
for the first single. Not for the hell no. Not for
What?
the first single. Nope. And I love the
Wait,
Neptunes.
wait,
It's
wait.
a bland Neptunes beat.
Whoa!
Nothing spectacular
You
about it.
call this bland?
This is bland.
You called? Oh my
This is mid. I don't.
Come on!
This is not one of their best beats ever. Not at all.
Oh, are you
Never.
fucking kidding me?
Beautiful was a better song than this. You know, not for the first single. It didn't wow me. When you drop a first single for an album coming up, it has to be able to catch the people's attention. This did not catch my attention.
Whoa, the audacity right now, man.
Nah.
So you would rather hear? So you would rather hear the shit with Justin Timberlake over this one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that was great. We ain't talking about Justin. We talking about Snoop Dogg here. For a first single, there's other songs on this album that could have been the first single.
You're right. You're right. You're definitely right about that.
But it was okay. But it's not a first single type of song.
You surprise me sometimes. You surprise me. You said this is the worst Neptunes beat I've heard lyrically. You know, I don't know. I don't know about that, Q. I don't know. It seems like the beats I like from the Neptunes, Try don't like. It should Try likes from the Neptunes.
Well,
I don't.
You're not a Neptunes fan like that.
You said what?
You're not a Neptunes fan.
You don't
like
like
that.
those cafeteria beats,
right? You didn't like the Clips album, so why would we pay attention to what you got to say about the Neptunes?
I said lyrically, I like the Clips album. Lyrically,
we talking about the beats. We ain't talking about the lyrics. The beats you didn't like.
I know what the fuck I said.
Right.
I know.
So you have to be a true Neptunes aficionado to appreciate their true greatness. This is not a great beat from them.
And I respect that opinion. I respect you, but I like this beat.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, I have to go by what I have to say. So you know, I respect y'all, but at the end of the day,
they have some crap. They have some trash too.
We,
you know
we understand,
like,
brother. We
who
understand.
you telling? Who you telling? Yeah,
there you go.
Who you telling?
They have some trash, but
we can go all night talking about
the bad shit. Was just like either mid or just bad, but this is not like the first single song to me.
Lord,
oh my god. Anyway, next song, I Believe in You, featuring LaToya Williams. So this was pretty much a love song to his wife. You know what I'm saying? This was produced by High Tech. I never thought in a million years I would see High Tech on a Snoop album. You know what I'm saying? But at this time, High Tech was literally at his peak at this time, especially coming straight off working with Talib Kweli and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't mind a good love song here and there. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind a good love song. LaToya Williams, you know, she's always a welcome addition. She's like the Vinia Mojica to Snoop's music. I'm just gonna read with you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like this one.
This is dope. I like this. This joint with LaToya singing on it. We had Snoop saying no cold thing, but you know it's a cold game. It's so real. I had to bless you with my last name. Slowed me down. Straight took me out the fast lane. Hold me down. Come on, baby. Watch me do this thing. So he's talking about his, meeting his wife and, giving her his last name and starting a family. That was at that time. That was a different side of Snoop that we never heard before. Before that, it was, bitches and hoes and all that. And this is the Snoop Dogg that was maturing. And we got a lot of that on this album, so I like this one.
Yeah. What's good, Ant?
What up?
It's good.
Yeah, man. You a fan of this album, boss?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So, what you think of?
It was a mature Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially this song right here, the one with Talib, you know.
Right. But let me get your opinion before we go to the next song. What did you think of From the Church to the Palace? What do you think of that track?
It reminded me of like the Chronic slash a Quincy Jones album, especially with all these damn features. But I do like how he was showing a lot of love to the East Coast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like he's
Definitely.
always been a fan, so it never surprised me. It didn't surprise me at all that he did this, you know?
That's how it should have been.
Yeah.
That's how it fucking should have been. But these
But of
these
course you had Snoop, Suge acting like Red from the Five Heartbeats and shit. So you know that wasn't gonna happen.
hey, it wasn't just him. I blame the diddler too. I blame the source. I blame all the magazines, publications, and all. I blame all them
Not
motherfuckers.
the diddler now. You say the diddler now, dude.
Shit, the diddler somehow managed to come out of that swinging and surviving and shit like that. But look at him now on the run. Anyway, next song is Lollipop featuring Jay-Z, Nate Dogg, and Superfly.
Yes.
This was an interesting song. I'm gonna be real. When I first heard this record, you said what?
Why was it interesting, Reg?
Because when I first heard this record, I don't really know what to think of this, to be real with you. But at the same time, it was just like, because I know Snoop and Jay did something on the Dynasty album. I know that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like both Jay and Snoop are very similar but very distinctive when it comes to their braggadocio. Jay comes from like the hustler side of things, and then Snoop is like embracing the pimper side of things. But then re-listening it to it now is definitely one of my favorite collabs. And I wish they would have done some more shit together. And of course, you had the hip hop's greatest singer, Nate Dogg, the late great Nate Dogg on this track too. You know what I'm saying? And Nate Dogg, if you had Nate Dogg on
King of the
track,
Hooks.
yeah, King of the Hooks, the original motherfucker right there. You know what I'm saying? So love that motherfucker. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Superfly also did his thing on this one too. You know what I'm saying? Who I feel like is very underrated in its own right. So this is definitely another favorite of mine.
Yeah, this was dope. I was trying to remember the video game that had this on the soundtrack. I want to say it was either maybe NBA Street Volume 2, or it was another video game that had this on the soundtrack, but this was dope. I like the beat and the flute, the flutes on it. Nate Dogg singing on it. Jay's verse was fire. He said, shit, I can get a chef to cook for me. Talk about some people be trying to book me. Ma, you can keep the head. I got expensive habits. I need the bread. I liked his verse, and Snooperfly's verse was fire too. I liked his verse.
Absolutely. Like you said, Reg, we should have got more collaboration from Snoop and Jay. I don't know why it never happened.
Well, you know why it happened, because of the whole coastal beef.
Yeah.
That's why it happened. And even though Jay wasn't as huge as he was at that time, but I think when after Pac's murder, I think Snoop realized that what we beefing about, you have to squash it, and that's when you started to see more collaborations with Snoop and East Coast artists.
Yeah.
Right. Because mind you, I remember Sam Snead got his ass beat by Death Row Boys because there was East Coast motherfuckers in this video and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, for every East Coast motherfucker, we're gonna beat your ass.
So it's funny that you brought that up, because Sam Snead got beat up by Snoop Dogg's crew in the Doggy Style album, and then he gets beat up.
I was like, this nigga gets beat up.
Bad luck. Oh
Sam Snead.
Yeah.
Sam Snead start carrying prep spray. Then nigga get sprayed like Tata when R. Kelly sprayed his ass.
Right. And legend has it that ass whooping was what contributed to him having a brain tumor and stuff like that in the late 90s. Legend has it. So
wow.
I take that back, laughing.
No, I mean, it's not. You don't know if that's why I said legend
like
has
a motherfucker.
Shit, but y'all, yeah, that's another story for a different day. But anyway, track number 7, Ballin', featuring Lil Half Dead and the Dramatics. Now this is vintage Snoop right here, because y'all should know I'm a huge fan of the Dramatics. You know what I'm saying? In the Rain, What You See, What You Get, all that fucking shit. That's that classic soul music right there. That was back when motherfuckers had R&B vocal groups in the same motherfucking suit, but that's not. But
That's that Sunday afternoon at grandma's house in the kitchen making Sunday dinner.
Multicolored suits and shit.
Right. And y'all remember Dramatics was also on Doggy Style on my favorite track, Doggy Dog World, and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So this track was definitely a welcome right here too. Yeah, Lil Half Dead, which was Snoop's cousin. They over here talking about the balling life, you know, in a very chill out kind of song and stuff. This one, I don't understand why this was not a single. I don't understand why this was not a single, but they want to pick fucking Beautiful and stuff. They want to pick that was fucking song.
Because it was
Pharrell's annoying voice.
What you mean?
Beautiful. Well, you know, let me save that. Let me save that because I got my liquor right here. I got my liquor.
Reg's drinking on a lotion is never good.
Hey! I only had one shot so far.
Please put that down. You're gonna scare off people that want to put you on their show.
Hey, yo, try. He like Red Alert with the poo juice.
Sure.
Oh man.
Not before. I haven't been drinking like that. Trust me.
I hope not.
Yeah. Because I have to.
It'll be very hard to tell people. Oh yeah, let me bring the homie Regs on with me to this show, and they see you with a liquor bottle in your hand.
Now come on, there's been plenty of other motherfucking podcasts over the years that motherfucking having liquor bottles and shit like that.
I've never been on any of those. So
we had the Henny bottle.
Hey,
rate bottle. That's all I got.
Wait a minute, I bought the Henny bottle. Fuck that. What you talking?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I bought the Henny bottle and shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, hell, Drink Champs made a whole fucking revenue off that fucking shit.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. Everybody can't be Drink Champs.
Shit,
they used to doing that.
Yeah. It'd be a 3-hour interview. Nori talks for 2 hours and shit.
Right?
They let
nobody put the word in.
Drink.
But yeah, that's what I have to say.
I don't know who's worse, him or Funk Flex. It's kind of back and forth.
I'll take Funk Flex over Nori any day, to be real with you. Yeah.
What? Oh,
yeah, I said it.
No.
For interviews, yeah, I said it. Said it.
At least Funk become a troll man.
At least Funk lets the motherfucker talk sometimes. Nori laughing ass, I can't even understand a word he rappers be saying because he's laughing as he interrupts.
But for Flex, his personality is beyond DJing at this point. It's no longer about DJing.
He's trying to become the hip hop Howard Stern, which is not a very good thing.
It's no longer about DJing film.
I thought that was Wendy Williams.
Leave Wendy Williams alone. She's been going through some things. Leave Wendy alone.
Yeah, she can't talk no more.
Wendy Williams been through enough.
Wendy don't even remember when Whitney Houston cussed her out on some real shit. Let me stop.
You ain't shit, boy. Put that liquor bottle down. Man, you starting to act crazy. It's the devil in you, sir.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Y'all, that's not liquor. That's just my authentic self talking. Y'all know.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
But that's what I have to say about balling and shit.
I thought balling. I love the dramatics on it. I think they gave a extra added, feature to this song, and the beat was dope. And yeah, it could have been a single. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it would have been like a huge single from it, but I think there's a lot of songs on here that could have been singles, especially first singles over that church song. But
I disagree.
You disagree? So you believe the church song would have been a great first single for this album?
That was a great first. That was a perfect single because that was like the introduction to the whole Neptune sound, man.
No, what you mean the introduction? They were doing it before this album.
No. I mean the intro to Neptunes and Snoop. That's what I meant to say. But still,
if you made a list of the songs that he's done with the Neptunes, he has bigger songs than that.
Okay, but quality, I like that song. That's just me.
I'm not for a first single. I would have chose Beautiful over that for a first single.
I don't understand the world's fascination with this, but
I just told you because he wasn't doing songs like that before. It was all about fuck bitches. And he actually made a love song that was good.
Damn.
Speaking of
if you listen to him on the Chronic, what are they doing on the Chronic? They're degrading women on the Chronic.
Bitches ain't shit, bro, hoes and tricks.
Exactly. He's degrading women on Doggy Style and the Chronic, and he goes to Beautiful. That's a love song.
We don't love them hoes.
Shit. I wish they would have put Ho Hopper on that album. On some real shit. That was my joint though.
Ho Hopper, exactly. Exactly.
Calling the whole Hopper.
It was the 90s, man.
That song's hilarious. I'll be bumping that shit, man. I'll be
try. I just got an alert on my phone. Mitch isn't playing tomorrow.
I know. Like now, Tibbs got to play either Precious or Jericho Sims.
I thought Sims was injured.
His brother's playing in the damn playoffs. Play his brother.
Exactly, just to be petty.
Right.
And have him guard him the whole time.
Exactly.
Shit, that's what I would do.
Speaking of beautiful.
Oh, yeah, your brother's playing. All right, go suit up now.
Right. Who knows him better?
Oh, man.
All right. This fucking song. Jesus Christ.
We'll give you the floor now. So go ahead.
Yeah. I never liked this song. I feel like this is one of the most overrated Snoop songs in the history. I don't like the beat. I love Charlie Wilson. I love Charlie Wilson, but he was wasted on this song and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? The video was dope. I love the video. All them sexy girls, I love the video, but I never liked this record. And the fact that this actually won a few awards, it got the Neptunes Producer of the Year in the 2004 Grammy Awards. They were nominated for Best Rap Song Collaboration, but they lost to Eminem's "Lose Yourself." No. Not "Lose Yourself," but "Crazy in Love" from Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Oh God, talk about
a much better song. But "Lose Yourself" won for Best Rap Song and whatnot too over this song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
That was a great song.
Yeah,
I'm still thinking about that Carter's album review y'all did a couple of years ago. It just seemed to be back memories and shit.
Oh Jesus!
Dope album.
I don't even want to look at it.
Stop your shit, nigga. No.
That out. I swear that album was so perfect. I don't give a fuck what no one said. Come on, that was a perfect album. I'm serious. I'm fucking serious right now.
Reggie's not from New York. He don't understand.
That damn Slave Plantation album cover, man.
Yeah, I'm from North Carolina. I'm not from you. I'm from North Carolina and shit.
That album was bad. That album was not great.
And even if I was from New York, I would still love the album and shit.
No, you wouldn't. you wouldn't.
Hell no. Give me Ace.
Well, I follow the beat of my own drum. You guys should know this by now. I follow the beat of my own drum.
And the liquor.
We know you do. I've been knowing you don't beat, bro.
When everyone goes right,
lady juice, you still my nigga, bro.
Everyone goes right, I go left.
I tried listening to that album and I had a headache.
You go
wherever the liquor takes.
You go to different places like the Willy Wonka elevator. Oh, shit.
I would rather listen to Kamal the Abstract than listen to the Carters.
That was a dope album.
What you mean? That was a dope album. That was a very dope.
I would never listen to the Carters album. Is basically what I'm saying.
Nah, they like the Carters album.
Hell no.
That was a representation of black love. What do y'all mean?
Was it?
That was a representation of black love.
You think that's the first black love
album? Have you heard of Kindred the Family Soul? That's black love.
I know. That's a real happy black couple. We don't know that. We don't know that.
To Miguel's Kaleidoscope
They so fucking private. We don't know shit about this family.
They haven't broken up yet.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Oh, we don't. Like I said, that's why sometimes these couples.
I don't want to see niggas fighting in elevators. I just want to listen to the music.
Like, look at Brian McKnight. Mm-hmm. He don't even claim his black kids no more and shit.
I mean, nigga spoiled though. I won't claim it either.
He got issues, man. He got to keep his kids off of social media with that.
If you don't want to, don't waste no
time. These kids are spoiled, man. They can't just be with daddy's money. I'm blaming Brian McKnight. Man. Let him be with his white woman. Just be peaceful.
I swear to God, man. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all rant and talk about your love.
This song is a classic song. I love the fact that Snoop has matured and he made a love song for his woman, and that's why it was so heralded, because we never heard that side of Snoop, you know. And the video in Brazil, the video in Brazil was great. Pharrell on the chorus was great. I love it. It was overplayed, and maybe that's why people hate it now. But this is still a great song.
Respect.
What song you talking about?
Definitely overplayed. And my thing with it should have just been Charlie Wilson on the hook and not Pharrell with that
Ooh,
annoying squeaky voice.
there's actually a Charlie Wilson remix to this song.
Yeah,
Really?
he did it live at the tour he was
Did
with
you
New
want
Edition.
me? I can hear him now.
Wow.
I
So
think that's why I
I can
hate the
hear
song. It's
Pharrell's
because
ass now.
of Pharrell.
Oh my
I think
god.
that's why I hate the song. If it was Charlie and Snoop, yeah, that would
yeah,
have. Hell yeah, hell. But
It
Pharrell,
was
I
for the
don't know.
TRL
Pharrell,
crowd.
all in the videos, all on the songs and shit.
Pharrell,
uh,
Pharrell got to.
God Almighty.
but yeah, I'm gonna send y'all that Charlie Wilson remix and shit.
Wow.
But yeah, next song, "Papered Up" featuring Cocaine and Tracy Nelson. This is pretty much his cover of Eric B and Rakim's "Paid in Full" because Snoop Dogg was always known to do them hip hop covers, which that's one of the main things I love from Snoop Dogg and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, he was doing covers of East Coast tracks and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
He pays tribute to the legends that came before him.
Exactly.
Man, homage. Unlike these other niggas.
Right. Lottie Dottie, Vapors, Snoop Fella. You know what I'm saying? So he did this one. This one was pretty dope. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all know I'm a huge fan of Eric B and Rakim, especially that "Paid in Full." You know what I'm saying? Classic.
You mean Rakim because Eric B never really did anything. All he did was just stand there like this.
And that's all you needed, man. Doing them prison poses. That's all
He
you
was
needed.
he was a hustler, man. He was a hustler. He was a hustler.
Kingpin, man. He was the kingpin.
Yo, did you ever hear Eric B's solo album?
We're not gonna
Hell
talk
no.
about this.
Trash
We,
out.
we,
We gonna talk about that shit.
we're not gonna talk
That
about that.
That off-brand BT movie cover. We ain't paying attention to that. No.
Like, yo, you promoting a gospel movie or something? Like, what's going on here, man?
But yeah, that's what I have to say about "Papered Up."
Paper Up was dope. I like, again, he's paying homage to old school classics, which is he's been doing that since Doggy Style, and I love the beat on it, and he had like the flutes on here. It was good. It was good. Good track.
I agree.
Definitely. All right. Next track is "Wasn't Your Fault." This was produced by LT Hutton. You know what I'm saying? I want to say the same motherfucker that made the trashy ass Tupac biopic. To be real with you, you know what I'm saying?
Which
So,
one?
the All Eyes on Me.
Oh, boo. My brother stole my DVD copy of that. I still ain't got it back.
Well, tell your brother you love him.
He did you a favor.
Yeah, tell your brother you love him. Matter of fact, treat your brother to a vacation for that.
These niggas got iPhones and moved it.
Shit.
I ain't doing all that. He got more money than me. He good.
Anyway, I love this record. It uses the Sherelle sample. I didn't mean to turn you on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one was a nice little summertime kind of track right here and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This one's pretty straight. I like it.
Now, see, this could have been a single.
Yes.
This could have been a single. Sure. You know, because like everybody should know that Sherelle and Alexander O'Neal song. That was a huge hit. You know, came out back in the day, and I love the synthesizers on it and the beat, and you know, Snoop is like harmonizing in the same key as the song, and this was dope.
Definitely.
John Dixon, salute. He said Genuine was on the hook for that, but he wasn't credited for Wasn't Your Fault.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
was he? I didn't hear Genuine on this.
I was wondering who JD was. What's up, John? My fault. I was wondering who JD was. What?
Yeah, it
was
was
like Jermaine Dupri.
Well,
I was like, is that Jermaine Dupri and shit?
that would be fire though if Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, I know what this is.
Or Cameron it's for double album.
Oh Lord, why am I so silly right now? Anyway,
It's the liquor.
nigga, I just had
You
one
lose off the
shot.
Diddy.
Looking like Goomba from one of the Mario brothers.
He did have a big ass head and shit.
Oh no, that's another JD. My bad. John is right
Oh,
here.
oh, good lord. Oh,
I don't
good
know
lord.
who the other JD is then. My bad.
Leave your man Pre alone, man. Leave my nigga alone, bro.
Now, who the heck said it was John Dixon and shit?
I thought it was John, but it's not.
He's still recovering from the my I'm a big kid now suit he was wearing.
Shoot. Anyway, next song is called "Boss Player." One of my favorite tracks on this album. I don't know why this was not a pimp song, a single. It uses that classic.
Yeah,
Yes,
this should have been a single.
yes.
Oh God, I know you're drunk. Now I know you're drunk.
Whoa. Let me explain. See, you guys actually have to let me explain, really, because
I didn't say nothing.
I'm just saying when I say make these claims and shit like that, y'all looking at me like what? First the Cardi's album, now this and shit. I was just gonna say because
bad. I don't know.
You said what? The album was fire. I don't know.
There's only two singles that came from this album, and both of them were the Neptunes. It's only the two Neptune songs that were the
only two singles, and he got all these damn tracks on it.
Exactly. Come on.
What the fuck?
Well, that's why I say it's three technical. Because I say Pimp Slap was technically a underground single. Let's be real.
You know what I'm gonna say was gonna be a single.
Yeah.
and it's coming up too.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
But Boss Player. This features Don Magic Juan, you know, that fucking pimp and shit like that, whom him and Snoop are real tight and everything like that too. I feel like this was a perfect example of him embracing that pimp song, that pimp side, that for shizzle kind of side. Lyrically, I said this is like one of his best songs lyrically on some real shit. Yes.
Hey yo, time out. Remember that year when Monique was hosting the BET Awards and she saw Don Juan and she was like, "You wear that same damn suit every time you had an award show. You got any other clothes?"
He do.
Oh God.
Shoot. Looking like an understudy of Bootsy Collins and shit.
Oh man,
that's legend, man.
He a legend, but still he wear that same green.
Green is for the money. Green is for the money, not for the honey.
Green is for the money and gold is for the honey.
But yeah, I love this record. This is a dope record.
Reg, what's really in that bottle? Because you got more than just liquor in there.
But I told you this is like my second favorite Snoop. I told you this is my second favorite Snoop.
This is your second favorite song from the album?
My second favorite Snoop album. So yes.
Oh Lord. Oh my God.
Yes. Let me tell you something. This album is a banger. I grew up on this album on some real shit. The bad song on this was Beautiful. Beautiful was the worst song on the album.
At this point.
You said what?
It's a difference because you grew up on 2000 Snoop Dogg. You didn't grow up on 93 Snoop Dogg.
Okay, but the first Snoop album I heard was Doggy Style. But at the same time, I still listen to everything in discography and shit like that too. Like
it's like when 444 came out, it's a different Jay-Z compared to Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah, just give me the Dynasty Jay-Z.
But even with Jay-Z, I always say Reasonable Doubt is his best album, bar none.
Well, he has more than one to me. I can't. I don't feel like he just have like one great album.
Same.
Yeah, he got more than one.
Yeah. I don't like this song. I don't know how you feel like it's a good song, and it was okay. I'm like, this song should have been a single to you.
Yes.
Compared to the Lollipop joint, compared to the joint with the dramatics.
Lollipop could have been also a single, but I'm just saying if you want that
joint could have been a single.
Oh, I'm just saying if you want that hip hop single, not like the mainstream single. If you want that hip hop bar for bar single, I really feel like this would have been it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't like it.
Okay,
I didn't quote nothing off with this song. I don't think it was brought up like that.
and that's fine. That's fine. I'm still living at the end of the day. It don't take no skin off my bones and shit like that.
He still ain't. He probably had it. He probably had no DLC bars.
Shit, I can't wait till we talk about the Street Gospel album tomorrow. Boy. I can't wait to hear what you got to say about that.
We covered that. We covered that in the DJ
What
Quick
album?
discography, right?
I know, but we didn't do track for track for track.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Y'all crazy, man.
Lord, what is the world coming to? you got Snoop Dogg doing a gospel album, and like, and when he was promoting that shit, wasn't he on like some show?
He was promoting that shit. Yeah.
And he said, "I got Patti LaBelle in the studio with me." And I'm starting to feel the spirit.
Nah, bro.
Oh, like,
Y'all do shit. No, hell no. Man. I can tell Kanye West Jesus is King album, but come on, that's Snoop. Nah, man.
Which is probably why he
Give me
became a
Jesus
preacher in
King any
BMF.
day. I'm good, bro.
I guess this was a precursor of him becoming a preacher on BMF. The crooked preacher stealing the money.
Don't make me go back to my east side ways.
Anyway,
No, am I left there? Am I right though?
I'm just gonna move on to the next song. Next song is Hourglass featuring Cocaine and Goldie Lope. This was pretty much this album's "Ain't No Fun If My Homies Can't Have None." To be real with you, just talking about whole.
Oh my God!
Whoa, guys, please.
Please do not drink when you get on a live stream
I didn't
anymore.
say
'Cause you're saying the most craziest shit right now.
Bro, you gotta let me just talk, man. You gotta let me just talk. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh God, y'all for
Nice.
You're saying this is the equivalent to eight?
Now I know what Joe Budden feels like. God damn. Shit.
Holy shit.
He's a bitch though. He deserved some of that.
What? I opened my mouth. Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ.
Pause.
Let me just explain.
I need to have a drink. I need to start having a drink like Reg before we go live.
I'm just here for entertainment purposes.
Let me just explain what I have to say, please. I'm not trying to be on here for 2 hours talking about this long ass album. But
It's almost double this album.
the comment, like the content of the song, where he's just talking about never let a hoe play you and shit like that. You know how to deal with hoes. Not my words, just letting you know, not my words, but just how to deal with hoes, bitches and hoes and shit like that. That's what I'm saying. This is a dope ass song. Y'all know, I feel like Cocaine did his thing the most on this track right here. I feel like he did his thing. Everybody else did thing too, but yeah.
No, I don't like this.
Oh my God.
This album is the album is dope, but there's some duds on this album. Not everything on this album was great.
It's some
And
good
you got
balls
two
on the
back-to-back
album.
songs that I didn't care for, and Reg swears up and down that this is like his classic album.
Try said these albums,
We'll
these
talk
songs,
about that.
this album got gutter balls.
Yeah, this song was not
We'll
great
talk
like
about
that.
He give you that Randy Jackson rating.
This is why I love doing these kind of reviews. This is why I love doing these reviews and shit.
See this why this channel the shit, because I like when y'all go back and forth like y'all doing the Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
What's
debate.
crazy about the song? Like when y'all say, "Oh, Hourglass is crazy," tell me why you think that the song is crazy. What's crazy about it?
I already explained why.
Was it the wordplay?
It wasn't that.
It was the wordplay. It was like the content of the song and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? The beat was dope. Not one of the best beats on the album, though, but that's what I liked about it.
I just thought it was okay.
Now, this track right here. Oh boy. Spoiler alert. The Primo tracks are my 2 favorite tracks on the album. Just getting that off the gate.
It was great.
The one and only. Come on now. This one right here, this should have been a single.
Yeah.
And this should have been a single.
This should have been a
Can we
single.
all
Yeah.
can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Can we all agree on
For
that?
once. For once,
Should have
yeah.
been a
All right.
single. You fucked up
once.
when
All
I
right.
wasn't promoting it.
The liquor must be wearing off on you now, finally.
All right. Can we all
You
agree on
sobering
that?
up.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just have to make sure. But I kind of go back and forth with the other Primo song, but this one right here was just Snoop going off on a dome and stuff like that. Primo, I kind of feel like this beat was for somebody else though. You know what I'm saying?
You should have had Jada
I
Kiss
wouldn't
on
be
here.
surprised if it was Jay-Z. Nah.
Now this sounds like an MOP type of beat.
Yeah. MOP. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, MOP. I would say Royce too on some real shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, man. I love the line when Snoop said, I paid the price with consecutive platinum hits. I upped my status. Ain't no more Calvin Broders. World on my shoulder, but I can handle it. Now that I'm older, I'm sharper and colder. Can you remember when I slid in deep cover and made niggas in the beach love each other? A street hustler, but I'm all set for the come up. Best kept secret, so I'm a what up. I mean, Snoop, he had it, man. He still had it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of shit I like from Primo and Snoop. I wish they would have done some more shit together, but I'm good with what they got.
You just dropped this new single with Primo.
Yeah, he did.
That's right. That's right, he did. I gotta hear that. I didn't hear that shit yet still.
It was okay. That one is mid too.
Are you fucking what?
Yes. Listen,
This is
man, like,
mid?
you just sat up here and said that if shit is classic, we gotta call it classic. If it's
I
whack,
know.
we gotta call it whack.
I know, but I'm surprised.
It's an okay song. It's not nothing memorable on that.
Wow.
Why is that a surprise? I don't understand. I said this shit like last year. I was saying that shit about Primo.
Wow. I mean, I know, but still.
Yeah, you
I could
haven't
have
seen
sworn you
it.
like this joint.
It was
I
okay.
coulda
It was
sworn you
mid.
like this joint.
It's okay.
Oh my.
No, I love this joint. I'm talking about the new Primo joint with Snoop.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm talking the new Primo joint. It was okay. It wasn't great. This song should have been a single. This song should have been a single.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely should have been.
Rich about to jump out his body.
Like Snoop was flowing on this joint. I don't know what the hell y'all was listening to. He talked about Hourglass was great, and no, Snoop was flowing on this joint. This should have been a single, and instead we got the two Neptune songs as the singles, which that makes no damn sense to me. But
Wait a minute now. I thought you guys loved Beautiful though.
I
thought
love Beautiful, but it's only two Neptune
Beautiful
songs
fine.
as the singles, and he has like 21 songs on
That should be a
this album.
commercial. That's a commercial hit though. They have more singles.
I'm saying, but that's the reason why people remember it, because it's the only real big hit from this album.
Respect.
You know, it should have been other singles released besides those two Neptune songs, but this should have been a single. I love it.
Hold up. This album got 21 tracks and only 2 singles came out.
Yeah, the two Neptune songs.
Wow. Are you fucking serious?
It's the one and only did it. But yeah, man. Next track. I missed that bitch.
Wow.
This was a track probably dedicated to one of his side chicks or an old flame. I'm just gonna say that. This one was pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? It's not good, not bad. I feel like it was pretty decent. The beat from High Tech though, fucking fire ass beat. You love that usage of that Jerry Butler sample. You know what I'm saying? So this is fire.
This is dope. I love the beat for this. High Tech, underrated producer.
Criminally underrated.
Definitely. And the stuff he's done for G Unit, the stuff he did for Talib, and so many others was great. And E White was also on this track. He was dope. And he said, I got a woman and shit, but I must admit this. You're on the top of my list. And you know, he was also featured on this song, and yeah, it was just a dope track. I like it.
Respect. All right. Next song, From Long Beach to Brick City, featuring Warren G, Redman, and Nate Dogg. Very, very, very dope track right here. You know what I'm saying? This one featured a creme de la creme. You know, you had Warren G, you had Redman, who Redman was just on everybody's shit at that time. He was at everybody's shit. You know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg. You know what I'm saying? This one was a dope track. Honestly, if I had to pick who I think had a best verse, I'm gonna probably
Redman
say
had the best verse.
Redman. Yeah, I'm probably gonna say Redman and shit. This is
Yeah, Reggie don't
malpractice
never go
Redman.
wrong.
Yeah, it is. This nigga said, "I'm a ride to the death of Death Squad on my chest. Look at it, crook at it, rob you and jet, surprise you and flex, look in the Cadillac trunk with the chicken bobbing her neck." You know what I'm saying? This nigga always talking about chicken in his music and shit, man. He always make me hungry. But yeah, man, this one right here was pretty dope right
That
here.
type of chicken.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, this is dope. I like this. Nate Dogg on the chorus. Red killed it. He said, "You done woke up and ate trying to sleep. You done find a Hugh Hefner that'll find a freak. I'm a ground with beats. I'm gonna stay on the street. I'm gonna stay saying fuck you behind police." Loved his flow on this. This should have been a single also. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, this could have been like an underground single. I
I
enjoy
can
this.
see it.
You never heard Snoop and Redman before, collab, and this was
Yeah.
dope.
I think this was the first time they ever collabed together too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't remember them like doing anything before that.
Did they? No, I thought he was. Nah, Snoop wasn't on the Def Squad album.
No,
Thank
That was
God.
too short.
crazy.
This nigga here.
Another overrated album. I don't
It was not
understand.
overrated. It was a
Bro,
good
that
album.
album was trash. The only good
It was
song was the
horrible.
Rapper's Lights cover. That was the only good song.
Here you go.
No, what?
They,
Yes.
they promoted that album compared to this album.
Which is surprising.
No, it's not.
I'm just
Because
I rather li-
Redman was one of the biggest stars in Def Jam at that time.
You ain't like
I
Final
rather listen to
Countdown.
the Death Squad album
Yeah.
than that Carter's album, nigga. Shit.
That's
like-
what album was better than that Carter's album.
I think the only songs I like was Rapper's Delight and the Full Corporation song.
Which
Everything
was
else,
a bad rendition to begin with.
no, it
They
was
should have
not.
never did that. They should have never did that. That's a
I-
classic
I-
song you
I
cannot
like
touch.
I like that
Of course
one.
you like it. I didn't like
You
that
can
rendition.
thank Grandmaster Cass for that too. While you at it, just saying.
Nothing will
Yeah.
top the original.
It would not. But at the same time, if they would have came out with that album in like '96, it would have been a much better album.
So 2 years earlier, what's the difference?
Because
They came out with it in 96 and then-
Eric Sermon was at a zone. Insomnia, Money
Eric Sermon was
Marvelous.
still in his prime in '98.
He was. But I like it. 96 was like basement Eric Sermon. 98, that was when he sound got a little bit more polished and shit like that too. Not saying it was bad though, because I feel like starting with the EPMDs back in business, that was the beginning of polished Eric Sermon. You know what I'm saying? Which I still fuck with that album though.
I thought that's
I
what
gotta
album
get
was
that.
dope, man. That was dope.
I gotta get
I
that
don't
too.
know what you.
Like I like the Eric. My favorite era from Eric Sermon is like Jeep Eric Sermon. You know, from like business never personal up into Hurricane G's album and shit. Just mostly for the production on that.
What year did that come
Never
out?
heard it.
Because they
I think like-
promote that album either.
I think like 96. I think.
Oh, okay.
I only remember hearing her demos. That's
I
that's
just
a-
like
I
I
only know a
just-
couple songs from her, but I never listened to
Yeah.
nothing album wise from her.
yeah, I just like the beats on that one. So I'm real with you.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, next
Since
song
you
is
brought
called
up Hurricane G. Did you ever hear the remix of? Oh God, PE 2000, the Spanish
Oh.
version?
garbage.
Man, no, man.
I didn't like the original version.
No. Did it
I
have
just only can imagine that phone call between him and Chuck D.
I swear, I love
Yeah.
Chuck, but Chuck be making some questionable shit, doing some questionable shit
I
sometimes.
didn't call him.
Red
Huh?
said the song so bad he got it throwing his hands up like he caught the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, he didn't call that
Yeah.
nigga for that.
Huh?
He didn't call. He never called Chuck for that. He probably just paid
Yeah, he
him.
did.
Paid him. He didn't call him.
He did.
He had to call him,
And Chuck was like, "What do you want?"
right?
Anyway,
I'm putting Hurricane G on the song. I just wanted you to know that.
Huh?
She was
I'm
fine
putting
though,
Hurricane
but
G on the
I
song.
don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
anyway, next song, Suited
I
and
don't know.
Booted. This one was pretty straight. I like this one and stuff like that. You know, this was like another this was pretty much his change clothes before change clothes, if that makes
Oh
sense.
my lord.
He talking about he has to be classy, wearing the suits and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, what's wrong? Try, because I feel like you have something to say.
I love it
I
when
feel
you're
like-
drunk because you're so off. I don't know what the
No,
hell
bro. I'm just being. I've always thought of this shit.
you
I've
feel like
always,
this is changed clothes for Snoop Dogg? This shit?
So this was a precursor.
Oh my god.
The prequel.
I am not, bro. I'm not drunk. I'm just saying what I have to say, nigga. This is a 20. This is literally a 20-song album right here. Of course, I have a lot of fucking shit to say about this 20-song album.
Yeah.
By the way, where else are niggas gonna review this album? Let me just say that.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's what I have to say.
The beat is dope. I don't all that other shit you talk about. I don't know what you're talking about. This is not changed clothes for Snoop Dogg.
Oh my
You know,
Jesus.
it was the beat is dope. That's all I can say. I don't think it was like a standout track.
It's not. But I'm just saying, like I said, if y'all can say beautiful, it's a different song for Snoop. I can say
Oh
this is a
my
different song
God.
for Snoop. God damn
But it
it.
was a different song for him. What you mean? We're not just saying it.
I didn't say that.
I know. This album was a different album for Snoop. I know, but I'm just saying. This, in my mind state, this was definitely like a precursor to that shit. In my mind state.
In my mind.
My mind.
Because when I listen to these albums, I don't just say, "Oh, this is a good song. This is a good song."
Definitely
I
not
analyze
PP Man.
I analyze that fucking shit.
That's what we've been doing.
Yeah. And you know me, I'm like Encyclopedia Brown and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I be shit like in my fucking head. Yeah, and if y'all don't read, y'all know about Encyclopedia Brown. Y'all better read a book and shit. You know, that's all I gotta say.
Want to hide something from a nigga? Put it in a book, because you know niggas don't read.
Right.
Yeah, I remember y'all used to read Encyclopedia Brown with that little kid detective solving the mysteries and shit. Or was it just me?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh man, he used to have that bully named Bugs Meany or some shit. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, niggas are. Yeah, I don't read niggas. But anyway, next song. You said what? I know you read, but I know you read, bro. I know you read. But next song, You Got What I Want, featuring Goldie Loc, Ludacris, and Charlie Wilson. This one was okay and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Not really one of my favorites. I kind of expected better from Ludacris. Not saying that he had a bad verse, but not like the spark right there, especially like him and Snoop Dogg and shit like that. But it was alright.
Did not like this song.
Oh, we agree on that now. Okay.
Finally, hell has frozen over.
Did not like this at all. This is a no.
Oh god.
Like it's all over the place.
It is.
Anyway, now my favorite song on this album, Batman and Robin with RBX and Lady of Rage. Yo, this track right here is the motherfucking reason why we needed an album from Lady of Rage. I'm gonna be real with you on that.
Another one.
She deserved much better.
Why we needed an album, Lady of Rage, because that Necessary Roughness I did not like. I did not like that album.
I never heard it. Only seen the album cover.
The production was just horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. And mind you, Primo and Easy Mo B, two of the East Coast finest.
Mm-hmm.
And
they couldn't say
that might be the only time. That might be the only time they're on a Death Row album and shit.
Them East Coast bias beats, man. East Coast bias beats.
They couldn't say it.
Couldn't save it at all.
The Dash beats wasn't great either on there.
Oh, don't even get me started, bro. Oof. Anyway, yeah, but this was just Snoop and Lady of Rage just going at it on the mic and whatnot. Snoop, of course, being Batman and Lady of Rage being Robin. RBX on the fucking hook and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Well, he plays the commissioner. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? And I love the sample that he used from the 1960s Batman show, the one with Adam West. Rest in peace, Adam West, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Batman. Yeah, but yeah, man. This one was very, very, very dope. I love the line when Rage says, um, yeah, when it's beef in Gotham City, I got to flip and hit him with the pow, bam, biff, whoa. Pick up your lips, don't trip, tie your shoelace. When I spit, I split it, turn Harvey Dent into Two Face. Woo!
Mm.
And stuff like that, man. I mean, like, come on, like we
A lot of
needed that
Batman
here.
references right there for the people that didn't catch it.
But yeah, this was pretty high. I like this one.
This is one of the best songs on this album. The thing is, could you see Snoop Dogg doing a video for this?
It would have been like a cartoon.
Yeah, because I don't think he would have did a video for this.
I don't know why not. I can see a good concept to this song.
Like I mean, like a real video, like where he's like dressed up in costumes, him in Rage, and I don't know if he would have did this at that time. Like now, he probably would have did it.
Because he don't dress like media, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like see,
Yo,
like
is that
like
the man
Keith
over
Murray
there?
did that with LL
Nah,
Cool J
that's
when he
not
did the
him.
Incredible video. They were dressed up as superheroes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like at that time, I don't know if Snoop and Rage would have did that.
Get that nigga
You know what I'm
blunt. He
saying?
would have did anything he wanted to.
Well, this is great though. This I like. It was
Well-
a great concept song. You know, Rage Killer. Rage was actually supposed to come out with an album with Primo before she got sick. But I don't know what's the status of that album. But you know, RBX did his thing. This was a dope track.
You know who we
There's
should have
always
got a
something.
beat from on this album? Buck Wild
Yeah, I can see Buck on here.
I can see Buck on here too.
Definitely.
or Diamond D.
Yep.
Sorry, my Bronx bias is showing right now.
God, Diamond that dude though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, he is.
Diamond's still that fucking dude. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I want to piggyback on something. I think Try you mentioned something. I forgot and everything like that too. You said
Rage album with Primo.
No. You said she was sick. What's she sick with?
She was in the hospital for something. A couple
Yeah, I
years
remember.
ago. Yeah. But Primo said that he was gonna do an album with Rage and it just never happened.
Oh wow.
He did one with MC8.
And MC8,
That-
well, he did one with MC8 also, yeah.
That was a dope album. I love that.
Yeah,
one.
that was good.
I gotta get some
Which
more
way
of
is
his
West?
albums.
That
Sure.
was
More
good.
his later work.
Yeah,
I still need his Death Threats album though. From
that was fine.
96.
Ooh. I'm gonna text you, Eric. I'm gonna text you.
All right.
Also, too, I feel like this song when I first heard it, it reminded me of that 50 Cent song on the Massacre with Eminem called Gatman and Robin.
This shit was
That was dope. What you mean?
The music
I never liked that
video
song.
was funny as fuck. You lost your damn mind.
I never liked
That
that
was
song.
fire.
That shit
Nah.
was fire.
That was more Eminem to me than 50. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That shit worked with both of them. That shit was fire, boy. I don't know what you talking
That was
about.
one of the few Eminem beats I actually liked.
Wow.
I like more of his stuff than some people.
So you didn't like Renegade? You didn't like
That
Renegade?
shit's fire too.
Renegade was good. But I meant like, cause you know, I didn't like Moment of Clarity, the one with Jay-Z. I didn't like that one.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Lyrically, Jay did his thing, but I did not like that beat. I was like, nah. It sounded like a demo version of Lose Yourself, to be real with you. I feel like Jay-Z wanted to make his own Lose Yourself. Like
He don't need to do that. He don't do all that.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying. When I heard that shit, I was like, this kind of sounds like Lose Yourself.
Let Jigga be Jigga.
I know. Anyway, next song.
Yeah, you good. Yeah, I'll just fuck with you.
I know. Next song is an interlude called "A Message to Fat Cats," which that's like a prelude to the disc song that we're going to talk about. Anything you want to say about this interlude or no?
I mean, he's like, you got like dogs barking on it, and he's like saying, you know, don't run around trying to make friends, fight them, and you'll get your freedom and shit like that.
Dogs barking like dead.
Yeah. Y'all funny, man. Now, oh boy, the last song on the retail version, Pimp Slapped. Man, a lot to talk about when it comes to this song. So,
Hey yo, I'm gonna just say it and get it out the way. You know who should have been on this track
Who?
because of the theme? Big Daddy Kane as Count Macula.
No, nah.
What?
I did
I'm
not see
confused.
Kane.
Where you?
As Count Macula from
Prince Paul.
the Prince of Thieves album. Not Big Daddy Kane, Count Macula.
Count Macula.
Nah.
That should have
I
been from
don't
one of
know.
the earlier songs.
I don't know who you talking about. I know who Big Daddy Kane is though, but I don't know who this alter ego.
You gotta go back and listen to that Prince of Thieves album.
Yeah, he played a character called Count
Paul
Macula.
Pierce. Damn,
Oh, okay.
Prince Paul.
Right.
You can edit that part out, Reg. You know how much I hate Paul Pierce.
I got you.
I call
Anyway.
him Paula.
Anyway, so this is the infamous diss track when it comes to Suge Knight, but he also threw shots at Exhibit, Crooked Eye, and Corrupt.
Yeah, what was that about? I
Yeah,
caught
what
the
the hell?
Exhibit line.
What
I'm
is
like,
what does Exhibit
what
do?
was that about? I thought him and Exhibit was cool.
Please,
I thought he
please.
I thought he peeled his ride.
Guys.
Professor
I know.
Reggie has to speak.
Okay, because I know a lot of people were asking. Let me explain. Let me explain. So, pretty much from what I looked up, Suge Knight came up to Exhibit in a club in '02, and he pretty much asked Suge about if he's cool with Dr. Dre and Snoop, and Exhibit said that he only made music with them, not nothing on a personal level. Snoop caught wind of that shit, and that's when he said, "I'm not Exhibit, but you can't pull my whole card." But they squashed their beef. It got settled shortly after because, of course, they still do music with one another and shit like that too. But pretty much and stuff like that too. The real reason why this song really came out, of course, not because the whole contract ending, but Suge Knight was pretty much making claims about about Snoop Dogg lying about how the contract issues were and stuff like that too, and pretty much giving like death threats to Snoop from what I looked up. And so pretty much, Snoop pretty much did this track right here. But it also caused a lot of controversy too, because at the end of this song, there's this cat that was a John Doe. It was a voice message and shit like that too. He actually filed a lawsuit against Snoop Dogg because he pretty much said that actually the nigga's name is Big Jim Bob and shit like that from what I looked up. But yeah. But he pretty much felt a lot. Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
he didn't know that this song, that voice message was going to be used for this song. So he filed a lawsuit, but the suit got settled out of court. It got dismissed pretty much. So yeah, man. But when it came to this song right here, Snoop Dogg just pretty much let out everything on Suge and Corrupt and everything like that too. Some of the classic lines was, "A lot of niggas should have said it, fuck him, but I'm gonna say it for him. Stop it, pop it, rewind and play it for him. This nigga's a bitch like his wife. Suge Knight's a bitch, and that's on my life. And I'm gonna let the whole world see because you fucked up the industry, and that's on me." You know what I'm saying? So, of course, that was aimed at motherfucking Suge Knight and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I mean, as a diss track right here, since everybody's like literally on this whole revisiting certain diss tracks, I feel like this was a pretty solid diss track. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this on no Vaseline level or it's on ether level, but it's pretty bold. I do feel like it's very bold that he was really like the first rapper to actually diss Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying?
But why he didn't do that when Suge was out of prison?
Because he knew better.
Because he was still in the contract and shit. So
I'm telling you, man, Kool-Aid Man Shook was gonna pull up on his ass.
Yep.
Right. Y'all saw what happened to Sam Snead and shit. So
that nigga just got bad luck. I can't blame that on him, but
right. So yeah, this song was pretty straight. It was a pretty dope diss track.
And he called the nigga Simon. Remember
Simon
that name Simon was on the Machiavelli album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand that. I'm like, Simon, is that his middle name or something?
I think that's like an injury. I have to look that up though, because I gotta look that up and stuff. I don't know.
This song was dope. He said he had a couple of dope lines. It's so real. I had to show some love. Now back to the scrub. It ain't about crip or blood. It's about you being jealous. What I does because I does it the most. The king of the coat. he has some dope lines. I just feel like put that shit out when Sugar's out of jail, because he ain't gonna do that shit when he's out of jail.
Yep.
You know, it's easy to say that shit when the nigga locked up and he can't get to you.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying? But I mean, I remember when it came out. It's cool. I'm like, it's not like a great diss song. I mean, what's Suge gonna do? You gonna make his own diss song? So you know,
Nah.
well, that's why he had like the crooked eye, threw shots at Snoop and stuff like that. Corrupt threw shots at Snoop, but again, they squashed all that shit. Thank God for
Shit
that.
was gonna throw that nigga Snoop Dogg out of the house like Uncle Phil used to do Jazzy Jeff.
right?
Nah, he was gonna do like Red and 5 Heartbeats.
He was gonna do like
Nah,
Jim Jones on the escalator, throw that nigga down
nah,
the
That
stairs.
nigga said that Jim said
nah,
had
he was,
security. I don't know what the fuck
nah,
he was.
he was gonna do what he did to Michelet. No cap.
No, why? No, nah.
Hey.
So that's why she sounds like Mickey Mouse when she speaks.
Right.
No, her voice. No, her
No,
voice
no,
is
she been sound like that. She been sound like that. But y'all funny.
I'm still trying to understand the science behind that after all these years, man. Like,
Right.
I don't know. You have to talk to her. I'm not
how
building
you
on her. I
sing
don't know.
like Anita Baker, and you sound like Mickey Mouse when they interview you. Like, what the
That
fuck?
shit works though. I don't know why, but just let the shit ride. Let it ride.
Did Drake
Right.
get a contract with your life or something? Like, what the fuck?
Dre was just fucking everybody.
Can you imagine her in bed moaning?
Oh God.
Jesus.
Shit.
I don't want to say nothing because let me be quiet.
Jesus
Nah.
Christ. But y'all talk about me. Okay. All right. Y'all
I
talk
didn't say
about
that.
me.
Yo, because you do it every day. Shit.
That is true. That is true.
I don't do it that often. I just
I ain't trying to get PM Dawned again.
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
Can't
PM
arrest
that
me
alone, man.
off the stage.
Oh shit. If y'all get that reference, y'all get it. But anyway.
Yep.
But you try you heard the Mission Cleopatra song, right?
Yes.
You can
It's
tell your
alright.
thoughts on that.
I mean, I don't think it should have been a bonus track. This, I mean, why not have the Suge Knight this song be a bonus track? I mean, Cleopatra was alright. I mean, is there a reason why it's on the overseas version and not the US version?
It's always on the Japanese version, never on the
Yeah.
US version.
I guess they appreciate it more than us.
I guess they
Because
do.
it's also on the Asterix and Obelix Mission Cleopatra soundtrack too.
The what?
I don't even
It's
know
a
what it
movie.
is. It sounds like an off-brand video game.
I don't know what the fuck you said.
It's a French movie.
Oh, a
Ain't
French
none of us French.
soundtrack with Snoop Dogg?
Ain't none of us French over here, sir.
Yo,
That's why overseas was released. What's up, Ty?
You ever gonna review Ego Tripping?
Oh God, no. I will not.
That's
I will
gonna
not be here for that.
That's a donation only.
Fuck
That's
that.
donation
I'll
only.
be here for
Only song I liked on there was the one he did with Raphael Sadiq. Everything else was garbage.
That's one of his worst albums ever.
Sexual Eruption was the best song on the album.
That's the only good song on that album.
The video is actually one of my favorite music videos of all time, to be real with you.
Wow.
That shit was hilarious.
Try want to say
Then when
something
he
so
called me on Ellen.
Garbage.
bad.
And I'm gonna tell you why though, because it's all them early '80s music videos, them low budget. It was like a homage to that kind of shit.
Right.
So I
That
kind
shit
of like.
worked,
I kind of
though.
like. Yeah, that's why I liked it. You know what I'm saying? And like he was doing the Rick James Super Freak, the Princess When Doves Cry. I was like, oh, this is ill as
He
fuck.
should have just released that song and that's it.
Yeah.
And all honesty, yeah. In all honesty,
EP or
yeah.
something.
Horrible. One of the worst rap albums ever.
Damn.
Why did you try to redo Morris Day? Cool, man. Like,
Yeah,
what the
exactly.
fuck?
Okay, let's see what we think about this album because we
He
ain't
had
gonna talk.
Teddy
hell
Riley
no.
produce
No,
that shit
man.
of all people.
What? Who produced
Oh.
Teddy
it?
Riley produced that joint. Yeah.
Oh, hell
And he
no.
fell off 10 years before that
Yeah.
album.
Yep.
He fell off with that Blackstreet album. That
Yeah,
finally
Teddy
album.
Riley, what the fuck? Like,
Is that the album where the Twin Towers is gone and they looking like off-brand B2K characters?
You know what? Yeah, let's review. Okay, so my thoughts on this album. You know what? This is actually my second favorite Snoop Dogg album. This is my opinion. I have a disclaimer before you guys go, yo, what? And oh my God, this is my
I
opinion.
can't critique you.
It's
I
the
never
classic,
heard
the
the album,
Unified
so
Mics. Please don't tell me
This
it's
is my,
Unified Mics.
to me, this is a personal classic to me.
This is not a Five Mic album.
Hey,
y'all crazy.
try, please, try.
Oh,
Let me
man.
talk. Let me talk. Let me talk.
All right, Jada Kiss.
Let me talk. So this this was a very mature album for Snoop, whether people want to believe it or not. Like I said, I just feel like people were just masqueraded by that beautiful single and everything like that too. I feel like for an album that's like 20 songs, there's literally like 2 songs I didn't really care for on this album, which is surprisingly compared to some of his latter albums, though. You know what I'm saying? As far as the production was very great on this album. It was very 2002. Every producer on here, yes, I said every producer on here was at their game on this one. The Neptunes definitely, they did their thing. You know what I'm saying? They did their thing.
Wow.
Whether I want to critique them or
It takes
not.
a lot for you to admit that, huh?
Well, I am a mature person, and I admit,
No, right?
yeah. Mind you, this was the same year. The same year.
And Clips dropped a better album.
Yep.
I disagree. This is a better album.
You smoking, man.
You
You need to stop.
Hey. But let me tell my thoughts, though. I feel like, do I like this more than The Last Meal, though? This is where it gets tricky.
Was better.
This is where it gets tricky. I feel like it's 2 sides of a coin. Whereas it's 2 sides of a coin.
Who's paying you right now to say this?
Try. Please let me say my opinion on the album. I'm not trying to be here 2 hours. But not The Last Meal was nighttime. This was the more daytime and stuff like that. I'm gonna give this a 4.5 in my opinion. I give it the same rating as The Last Meal, but I like this a tad bit better. That's all I have to say.
I think Last Meal was a classic. I don't know what you're talking about.
It is the classic.
It
is a classic.
This was good, but there's some shit on this album. It's all over the place. I think this is Snoop Dogg's fault because he only had 2 singles and both of them was the Neptunes joints, which was a mistake.
Yeah, he should have had more than 2 singles.
Yeah, there's many more songs on here that needed to be singles on here.
I agree.
The Batman, like I said, the Batman and Robin joint, I love that. I don't know if he would have did a video for that at that time because it probably would have come off too comical. The joint with the dramatics was fire. Wasn't Your Fault was fire. Ballin'. Lollipop to me should have been a single. I mean, they don't get no bigger than Jay-Z. Him and Jay-Z collaborating, that should have been a single. The joint with Redman was fire. I wouldn't have had From the Church as the first single. I don't think that's first single material.
I disagree.
But he has some joints on here. The 2 Primo joints was my favorites as well.
Yes.
But there's some joints on here that was not good, and I don't know why Reg
highly questionable stuff.
Huh?
Right.
Highly questionable stuff.
If you say it's not good, I'm fine with it.
No, it's a good album, but it's not a great album. This for me, I'm giving it 3.5. I think it's 3.5.
That's wild.
2.5 mics. I don't think it's coming close to Last Meal. I think Last Meal was way better.
So try to use a wrestling reference. The Last Meal is Shawn Michaels, and this one is Marty Jannetty.
Right. Exactly. This exactly how you put it. The Last Meal was Shawn Michaels, HBK.
Good wrestler, but not a main event player.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a main event album from Snoop Dogg. It was good, but it's not a classic album.
It's a United States Intercontinental Championship material album. That's what you're saying?
Well, you know what?
It's below that. It's more like a light heavyweight championship.
It's Barry Windham and Kendall Windham.
Right.
Damn, it ain't even the cruiserweight title shit.
Sometimes living can be an achievement. That's all I have to say.
What does that mean?
You said what?
What does that mean, Dalai Lama? What does that mean? What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. Sometimes if we just live, if we just honestly just do what we do every single day and just live, sometimes that's being an achievement.
When we covered Snoop Dogg's discography, he has a lot of albums like this. Like Documentary is another album that's like this.
I have to
be saying, like he had bangs on that album, but it wasn't a great album. There was some shit on that album.
Never heard it.
You know what I'm saying? Like he has a lot of albums in this discography that's they either great or they're mid or they're not so great.
Hold on, what the
And
fuck you
this
just
is
called
one
me?
of those albums where it was in the middle.
What you just called me earlier?
Dalai Lama,
Dalai Lama.
What the fuck is Dalai Lama?
the bald head Chinese dude.
The dude that be kissing on kids.
Yeah.
Ain't he a pedophile?
Did you hear me say that?
No, I'm seriously
Yeah.
asking. I'm not even trying to be.
I didn't know nothing bad about him.
Allegedly.
I'm not
He
even
don't show
trying to
his face that much. So how can he be a pedophile?
Nah, it's some shit out there. I done seen some videos, but I'm just
Does he? Is he?
leave it right there.
I don't know.
I ain't saying I plead the fifth. I'm just if you in the words of Pussy T, if you know, you know.
Right.
Cause I thought you said Gandhi at first. That's
No,
why I
not
thought you.
Gandhi.
He's a piece of shit too. He don't like black people.
Oh yeah, fuck Gandhi. Yeah. But yeah, I was saying like sometimes small achievements can be a major achievement. You know, sometimes living can be an achievement.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
You should have told Snoop Dogg that when he dropped Equal Tripping.
Hey, I don't know Snoop, so I can't even just say that. But anyway,
I was just doing my thing, cuz.
anyway, it's 8 o'clock. I'm actually about to stay on for like 5 more minutes and shit.
Alright.
I can't. Tomorrow, we're gonna talk about a West Coast classic. Tomorrow, B. We're gonna be on some pimp shit this week.
That's what's up.
But then we're gonna go back to the East Coast because I have to defend an album on the East Coast.
Oh
and shit.
God, another trash one coming up.
Hold
Now
on,
we
I'm
gotta put your life on the
gonna
line.
show. Hold on, I'm gonna show it to you guys.
And he's gonna be drunk on that one and say that it's a classic.
I never. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the fuck is that album?
Lord, Walking with a Panther. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It ain't a trash
Oh
album.
God. That's a trash review.
That is
God.
It's not a trash album. It's not. It's
not a trash
album.
album.
It's
Oh no, Red.
That's another mid album.
No, it.
a
Yeah.
solid
I don't know
album.
what. That's one of his most lyrical albums. One of his
Oh
most
my
lyrical
God.
albums.
Have you heard 14 Shots?
There's a very questionable line
Yeah.
on one of those
Have you heard
songs.
14
If
Shots
you
to
know
Know?
what I mean.
I heard all of his albums, man. What you mean?
I heard
Yeah, it
Mr.
wasn't
Smith.
good.
I didn't say it was his
Those
most
are hours you
lyrical.
can't get back.
To me, Mama Said Knock You Out. That was his
That's his
apex
best
right
one.
there.
That's
That's
his
his
best
best
album.
one.
That's his best.
Yeah.
But can I like other albums and shit?
No,
Yeah,
you can't.
You can like anything you want to except Carter's album.
No, you can't.
Here we go. Everyone's favorite Carters.
Oh man.
It's the Carters.
Mr. Carter.
Yo, Q. I don't want to hear about Drake and that shit. I'm tired about Drake.
Oh God.
Oh,
I hope that shit that happened at his house. I hope if somebody got shot, I hope the dude recovered from it. Cause I don't know, man. It's crazy.
That's all publicity.
I hope so, but I won't even do no shit like that.
Because it's a one-sided battle. He got to do something to get back in it.
I mean, win, lose, or draw, the nigga rich, so he's winning. So
Kendrick been busting his ass. Like that's why I don't care to even listen to those songs.
I ain't been really paying this shit no attention. So you know.
I listened to the Jadakiss and Beans beef instead of this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
that
man,
was a real beef.
Ooh.
That was a real beef.
That
I've
was
been-
back then when
I've been
niggas
loving
got their
this
head
track.
knocked off.
I'm not
Those
gonna-
beefs. They should have did a collaboration album together. D Block and State Property. Like, come on,
Yeah.
man.
That was a real beef going on. Like not this shit.
There was real shit in the streets.
Yeah. Drake is from another country. I'm like, oh, how much beef you got with this nigga?
Mind you, he Drake mad about
And
the
then this
control.
one cat the other night, he tried to defend this shit. Said, "Don't nobody want to hear lyrics no more. Everybody
It's
want to
a
dance."
collaboration,
And I'm like,
man.
then why you even having a conversation with me? Go over there.
Either way, they both win. They both gonna win. So you
Fucking
know,
exhausting at this point, man.
Kendrick
I don't-
wasting his balls on Drake, though.
I don't want to talk about that shit.
He wasting his balls on him.
This is like when Sean Kemp dunked on that guy, and then the guy had no choice but to dap him up afterwards. That's what this is like.
Right.
I'm not gonna hold.
Sorry,
They'll
Chris
be hugging
Gatlin.
they'll be hugging each other. No time soon.
God.
I'm not gonna hold you. I
You
feel
never
like
know. Drake might actually like that.
You right?
What you saying,
I
Rich?
feel like Drake had it coming. I might be in a
He
minority.
did. He did have it coming. And you saw the end result. We've been saying this. He's not on the level of J. Cole or Kendrick. Like, it's not a surprise.
Kendrick Lamar had Kid Capri all over the damn album.
Exactly. Who did Drake have?
Kid Capri. They're two different people, so I wouldn't expect him to
Mind
collab
you.
with somebody like that.
Mind you know what's crazy though. You know what's crazy. Whenever Drake drops a diss track, he not only does he diss Kendrick, he disses Future, Rick Ross, and everybody. Kendrick just takes on Drake full on full.
It's the Rap Royal Rumble. I feel like the WWE, like niggas just everywhere just getting into beef and shit. I'm like,
too
I ain't
many
paying
people
attention to most of
involved,
the
and
shit.
it's people I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear the Weeknd in no rap battle. You're not a rapper.
What
I just
the
want to
fuck?
hear the Weeknd put out another album.
I don't want to hear the Weeknd or Future. None of these people that can't rap in a rap battle. Chris Brown
Future,
and all. Chris Brown is not a rapper.
Future stay in his own lane. I take Future over a lot of these other
Honestly,
dudes.
Chris Brown kills
Chris Brown could pass for
Chris
a
Brown.
boxer because he beat Rihanna's ass.
Here's the thing. I'm not gonna. Here's the thing. It all started with Nicki and Megan. It all started with them girls and shit. And then all these girls started beefing first.
Oh shit!
Right.
Lorella, Lotto, Sexy Red, all them girls.
Three unknown bitches. I know Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj because they actually make some good music, but those. Yeah.
As a rapper, I like a good diss track as a rapper, as long as you can get at your enemy good and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? I've been loving it. The Meet the Grams diss track, that shit was one of the hardest diss tracks I've heard in a minute. That's like Story of Adonis level. I was like, shit, damn.
Yeah, but the thing is, he couldn't beat Pusha T. Your damn sure not beating Kendrick. Like,
exactly. Like, what are you thinking, man?
Yo, can we just say the Story of Adonis is like one of the most disrespectful diss tracks ever, man. Like,
yeah.
I hope they would eat them.
Yeah, that's like one of the most the most disrespectful shit ever.
And the thing is, he wants the battle, and he got all this shit that people are like putting him on blast for, like the conversation with him and his mom. Did you see that shit?
I saw it. Nah. Yeah.
It's like they're finding shit about him. I'm like, well, how the fuck you gonna beat these dudes in a battle and they finding shit out about you?
It's like, nigga, you from the grassy.
Only thing I remember from Drake when he was like young is him getting shot in the back off the grassy. That's the only thing I remember.
That's what everybody remembers him for. He wasn't even like a main character on that show.
My introduction to Drake was the best I ever had.
Yeah, they know all that shit.
It was the So-Called Going mixtape.
And that's why I say Thank Me Later is his best album. That Thank Me Later era, that was when he was actually rapping.
That shit ain't even on vinyl.
That's actually when he was rapping from his Ghost Rider. And we didn't know about the Ghost Rider.
It was his Ghost Rider.
Take Care artistically was his best album. Artistically.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that damn album.
But let's be real.
Should have won the Grammy instead, yo.
Let's be real. Take Care was his own 808s and Heartbreak. Let's talk about it.
I would have gave it to both of them.
That was his Kid Cudi album.
I don't think it sounds like 808 and Heartbreaks though.
It was influenced by it.
Only like 5 songs off the album.
Yo, that 808 is that's a banger.
It should have been an EP.
Kanye was in his bag. He was in his lane back then.
Love Lockdown.
That shit fire though. Yeah, that's a fire.
And niggas started to diss that album and shit like that. But y'all want to praise Jesus and
I like Jesus, but it's not
808. I don't like Yeezys. I'd rather listen to 808s.
Love Lockdown was like an 80s pop album that was in Japan. That was like some Japan 80s pop right there.
That shit was on the GTA 4 soundtrack.
Man, I remember I was driving to Atlanta bumping that fucking album and shit at night. I was loving you
way I wanted to. I was like, okay, Kanye.
Paranoid though.
Paranoid, yeah.
Paranoid was fire.
Hey, what the fuck was Rihanna running from in that damn video though, son?
Chris Brown.
Running from ASAP Rocky trying to take a dress.
Running from an ass whooping.
Allegedly.
Running from Drake.
Come here, Wee.
Get your ass over here.
I love you, Wee.
I'm trying to go in that around, Rihanna.
But why are you so silly?
This nigga really tried to kiss her live on television in front of everybody, and she played him live on TV too, yo.
Hi, Rihanna.
Rihanna. I even felt sorry for his ass. I was like, dude.
Chris Rock knew better.
dude. But anyway, I'm gonna end this off right here because I'm about to go do some deliveries before it gets too late.
I
But
gotta go eat this pizza.
this has been an interesting review, a very interesting review we just did tonight. Um, Tomorrow we're gonna do my motherfucker Sugar Free with Street Gospel. Gonna do that album tomorrow at midnight. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Chris is crazy.
Actually, no, not midnight. 11. I said 11. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite albums DJ Quick ever done, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? In case you want to go on some real pimp shit. He got a very interesting story. His upbringing, he's very interesting. But then Thursday midnight we're gonna do Cocaine with the Funk Upon a Rhyme. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go to Ruthless Records and shit. So that's gonna be very interesting. We're gonna be on some G Funk shit. Saturday at 5 p.m. I'm gonna have to defend this album right here.
Good luck with that.
I'm with you, too, brother. I'm with you too, Rich.
You were there? Right on. You know what?
I'm gonna go to fucking vinyl too, nigga. I got the vinyl and the cassette tape and the CD.
Fuck the vinyl. I'm gonna bring out the King off for this review.
Okay, all right, my nigga.
Don't wear that, please. It ain't Halloween yet. Don't wear that.
Hey, you got to do the 80s
preview. It ain't Halloween.
Album
that's a collector's item right there, boy. Shit.
What's the name of that West Side Gun song? LL Bull J. That's you.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I only wore that hat 20 times, actually, to be real with you.
Oh man, you actually counted. That's 20 times better than Walking with a Panther.
Hey, y'all need to put that Kango in the hip hop.
Put some respect on Walking with. I listened to that album over Goat. I'm gonna be real with you. That shit
in the museum.
I listened to the album over Goat.
Goat is better. Yep. What are you talking about?
I'm more familiar with Walking with a Panther than the Goat album. I gotta go back and listen.
Goat was his last great album.
Yep. Panther had the whack love songs. To this day, I still don't.
I didn't like those, man. You supposed to put them hard albums on there. That's the only thing I didn't like about the album. You supposed to put Jack on that shit.
He tried to replicate "I Need Love."
I was like, no guy.
Yeah, you're my heart. You know that shit.
1900 LL Cool J.
Listen, I told you. You don't understand. I'm like, yo, come on, son. What are you doing?
But I'm not going. This is album with going back to Cali. Clap your hands.
So what? So
1900 LL Cool J, my nigga. Come on,
motherfucker.
Come on.
Let me hear that West Side Gun track.
That nigga, his wordplay was some other shit. Def Jam in the Motherland? Come on, man.
That might be the worst song title ever. LL.
Yo, what the fuck
y'all
was
crazy?
Whoa. Did he like sit down and have a conversation with Chuck D and Kane before he recorded that?
Y'all want to have a conversation with them? These niggas want to have a conversation with Cameron and Mace about that Double Up album. I still want to see that happen.
Jesus Christ.
Man, Try still need to do that live stream video.
Double Up, I'm gonna tell you, I would rather talk about Double Up than another bad West Side Gun album.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh
that
wow!
Shit was horrible.
Me too.
Holy shit!
Me too. I'd rather talk about Double Up because that West Side Gun album was trash, man. No, that Schoolboy Q album was worse.
Yeah,
you like Blue Lips?
That shit not.
Hell no.
It was like a good 3 songs on there that I liked. Everything else was. I don't know what the fuck he was doing on there.
They should have called it Ashy Lips.
Had that Rico Nasty bitch on there too.
Even Christian wants to join. He wants to join on Saturday.
Oh, never show your face, man. Hell no. I don't believe you.
Come on, man.
Phenomenal was trash too. I ain't defending none of those albums.
Phenomenal was the worst album.
Hold on now. I take Walking with the Panther over that fucking album. I don't care what nobody say.
I ain't got no debates in those. I don't like.
I still got to go back and listen to 13 Shots to the Dome because I didn't really get that album.
You never heard 14 Shots?
14 Shots was great.
Whoa, Aaron, what? Hold on, Aaron, you don't like 14 Shots?
It was.
I said I never gave it. I never gave it a chance.
I know just doing what the West Coast was doing at the time. I know.
I'd rather listen to Master Incorporated's sitting on.
And I like.
Album. That was great.
And I like the video version of Pink Cookies instead of the
yeah.
Yeah. You know,
the remix.
Yeah, but I got your back with the Walking with the Panther album review though. So yeah.
I love the video version to Stand By Your Man too. That's why I'm
Yeah,
trying
that
to get
was
those. I'm trying to get those singles, them 14 shots to the dome singles, but they hard to come by and shit.
Yeah.
They Japanese.
Yeah, but that's actually like my second favorite LL album. I'm not gonna hold you.
Which one?
Straight 14 shots,
That was dope.
like straight from Queens.
Yep.
Backseat of my Jeep. Oh my god, nigga. Come on, man. But yeah, I'm gonna end this off right here and shit like that. This has been a fun ass review. This album's actually out of print.
Lord.
Loose as a goose, don't get me started. Fucking that liquor, don't make me retarded.
That's how it starts.
Nigga, I just dropped my fire sticker mode.
God told you to put down the liquor.
Nigga, I haven't drunk in like 2 hours, yo.
Oh, you cool, man.
God damn it, shit.
You in rehab already?
No.
Yeah, man.
I don't need no fucking rehab.
You got the best channel on YouTube.
Spoken like a true alcoholic. I don't need rehab.
Bro, this is literally like the first drink I've had in like a month. Be real.
Oh, wow.
Y'all crazy.
Yay. Congrats on your sobriety. For 1 month.
I gotta
it be killing me when the motherfucker be talking about I haven't had a drink in 2 years. Like, I'm just like, okay, like,
y'all crazy, man.
Like I be seeing the commercials. I haven't had a drink in 5 years. I'm like, so the fuck what? Like,
They have a relapse next week.
Heroin needle sticking out the vein and everything.
I found better ways not to drink. Yeah, cocaine.
Oh, Jesus.
Crystal meth. The crack rock.
I swear to God, but let me stop, boy. Let me talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.
All right, man. Bye, y'all.